Hello there, this is CANWAN Kenan from Kenan Plays, and today we're going to play part 3 of Sickness. Alright, let's load the game. Go to this point in time where he decided, well, can I even call that a choice? And the choice being whether to tell his sister Sarah the truth that he killed a man or not. Okay, this is his house, quite a nice house. Quite minimal though, he doesn't have much. Extremely small microwave, much smaller than his kettle. It should be bigger, right? Because it's nearer to us. Well, let's continue the story. As soon as I entered my temporary home, I noticed a pleasant scent coming from the kitchen. What is that? Some food? Food! Following my nose, I traced the source of the scent back to the chef of the household, who immediately ran over to my side. Hi Sarah. Welcome back, Okari Oni-chan. I thought it was about time for you to get home. I've been waiting all afternoon. What? She's been waiting all afternoon? The young girl waiting for me was Sarah, my twin sister, the only family I have left. Come on, if she's a twin sister, right, shouldn't she be working since she's around the same age too, right? Unlike me, what? Why? Oh, so they answered my question. Sarah is still in school, so she's been getting home a few hours earlier than I have lately, giving her ample time to take care of the house, the household chores. Kind, gentle, dependent, smart, Sarah is the image of an ideal little sister, one without whom I've never made it this far. Seems like a nice... Actually, they both seems like nice people, right? But this guy? Maybe not. I'm not that late, am I? He doesn't seem very stressed for someone who just killed someone, right? Not at all. In fact, you're just in time. In time? In time for what? Given my first observation upon entering the house, I had a good idea of what exactly awaited me. Food! However, even with Sarah standing before me while wearing an apron, something didn't seem right. Yes, it didn't seem right because you just killed someone. In a house with few appliances and shelves stocked with cheap instant food, my sister, who had never cooked for me before, somehow whipped up a proper meal in anticipation of my return. I could ignore the fact that this house smells like real food for once, but where on earth did the ingredients and utensils came from? Stolen! Since Sarah and I began living on our own, we'll be eating instant food every day, unable to afford anything better. With the petty cash we have left, there's no way Sarah could have bought any of this. In the saucepan, we have white sauce with chunks of sun-dried tomato, and in the pot, we have fettuccine pasta. I hope you're hungry. Hungry is an understatement. If there's one thing more powerful than my stomach, it's my curiosity. Sarah, where did you get the money all for this? And since when have you known how to cook? Well, she doesn't seem very happy through the statement, right? I go out of my way to cook you dinner and this is how you react? Yeah. Fine then, I guess I have to just eat it all to myself. Sigh. I knew I should have stopped after the first question. Well, forget it. Sarah probably just borrowed something from school or one of her friends. Or maybe she has been working, killing someone else. Or maybe she's the one disposing the body or something like that. Anyway, where have you been? Usually, you've been home an hour earlier ago. Shit, that's right, given the situation, I hadn't even thought about what time it was. Is it worth trying to come up with an excuse now? Made an excuse, dismiss a question. You know what? I don't want to lie to my sister, right? So I think I'll just dismiss the question. Nah, better just play it off. An excuse made up on the spot would just make her suspicious. Just for work. I've lost track of time. Anyway, did I miss anything? Now that you mention it, something did arrive for you. She removed her apron, simultaneously taking out an envelope from her pocket. Sorry, I know I shouldn't have opened it. Hey, I hate it when people open my envelopes. Sarah handed me the envelope, which she had attempted to reseal after opening. Attempted. I peered inside the envelope, and within it, I found... What? Money? Money? Wait a minute. There has to be at least $2,000 in here. I spent a little on utensils and fresh meat and vegetables. Oh no, I think I've misread Sarah. I'm sorry to blame you, Sarah. I thought you killed someone, you know. You can't eat instant noodles every day, you know. Sarah explained to me why the envelope was no longer full, but I vacantly stared at the money in my hands. She need not have bothered. Even at the pay I was promised, I should have made less than $1,000 in total. For there to be over double that left after Sarah expense, something is wrong. Well, correct. This must be Marcus' doing. Definitely. He knows I need money and that I won't be able to pay him back unless I accept this job offer. So Marcus gave him money first before he started working. Furthermore, Marcus sent the money straight to my sister, eliminating the possibility of me refusing or returning the money. At the same time, he's telling him that, hey, I know you have a sister, beware. But how did he get the money to my sister so early? Did he know ahead of time that Murdo will refuse to pay me? Maybe Marcus planned all this out. This is all just, what are you waiting for? Come on, get it while it's hot. Interrupting my agitated thoughts, Sarah took me by the hand and led me to the living room. Whoa, they have a TV. They ain't that poor, right? Sitting on the table in front of the couch were placements paired with shiny cutleries, more goods we didn't owe mere hours ago. Further to that, 2 steaming plates entered my vision moments later as Sarah made another quick stop to the kitchen, bringing with her heavenly scent. Heavenly scent? Come on, put the money down and eat. As intrigued as I was by the scent before me, the thought of putting down the cash-filled envelope had yet to cross my mind. After all, before I could relax and eat dinner, there was still something I need to clear up. I will, but before that, how and when did you get this envelope? Didn't your boss tell you? The envelope was mailed sometime today. Well, I get envelopes are made to be mailed, but an envelope with this much money in it, that's just careless and extremely suspicious. I hadn't really thought about that. I just found it slipped under the door before I got home. That isn't much to go on, but it confirms my earlier suspicion. Sarah gets home hours before I do. If this money came from Marcus, he must have known what would happen ahead of time. Damn it, it feels like I'm being played by that bastard. Enough about that, sit down and eat already. You better not be stalling time because you're afraid to eat my cooking. What? Of course not. Maybe he does. It's her first time cooking, right? Though it is true, yes, it is true, that she never cooked for me before. Oh well, it certainly smells nice enough. Well, so I think he just finished eating. Wow, it's actually pretty good. It might be because I've been eating instant noodle ramen for weeks on end, but this tastes like something I actually paid for. Yes, Sarah, I'm going to tell you it's very nice. Though it might taste better if a certain someone wasn't analyzing every bite I take. Maybe a feedback will get Sarah off my back. Smells better than... No, I'll tell her the truth. It's good. Well, it is what she's waiting to hear. It tastes great. You did really well, Sarah. You should cook for me more often. Maybe. Before that, you should add more of this, more of that, more of this, and more of that. Yeah, I like your food, Sarah. Of course I did. Just who do you think you're talking to? Alright, it doesn't taste good now. Doesn't taste good now. On the other hand, I should have known better to shock her ego by now. Exactly. Whatever the case, it is really nice to be eating real food again. What are you talking about? It's only been a couple of weeks, you know. For you, maybe I've gone for a month of hospital food straight to nothing but instant noodles. Wow, it's quite a miracle that they haven't collapsed right by now. Alright, I guess it's been a while for you. As much as I try to sympathize with Sarah, my life hasn't been so grand lately either. After suffering a severe head injury and losing months worth of memory as a result, I received the grim news that our parents had been killed in a car crash. What? And losing months worth of memories? Whoa, maybe Marcus is his friend or something like that, right? It's quite sad to lose your memories at such a crucial time. Worse, since the circumstances around the crash were deemed suspicious, their assets were frozen, leaving Sarah and I without a dime. Maybe you killed your parents too, right? Maybe, just maybe, alright, relax. Finally, without any close relative that we could rely on, we had little choice but to quit school and find a job, assuming the responsibility for Sarah's well-being. I mean, he had to quit school. So now, suffering so much hardship in such a short amount of time, being able to indulge in a peaceful home life like this is a dream come true. Either way, you're right, it is nice. It feels like we have finally gotten some piece of our old lives back. I couldn't agree with you more. With this in mind, dear sister, what will be the next step of the Tesla family restoration project? Whoa, so their son is Tesla? The what? If we're going to restore our life to what they were, we need to plan out what we're going to do. What's next? A car? A bigger TV? A in-lift mate? Like I'll ever let you get an in-lift mate, you pervert? Well, you could give her, we could get some old lady or something like that, right? But you have a point. We should have some kind of a plan to manage from now. What do we need next? What do they need next? They obviously need much more food and nutrition. There are a lot of things still missing from this house, like what? You guys have a TV, right? The facilities work and we have minor luxuries like television, it's true, refrigeration, but it's still far off from feeling like home. Is that true? Do you have air condition or heater? It's not something we need to figure out right now. Just give it some thought. Right now, right. I shouldn't get too excited about spending money we don't even have yet. Besides, we should be going to bed soon anyways. So, you want to go to bed together, bro? Right. We should get a second bed. Hold on. So they share a bed, right? Huh? I mean, if there's only one bedroom in this house, there's still room for another bed, even if there's only one bedroom. That way, we won't need to share anymore. I knew it! They're sleeping on the same bed. I'm sure many people would get the wrong idea if I said I slept with my sister, but there's really nothing dubious at play here. Alright, sister, same age, and you're sleeping on the same bed, and both of you are grown adults by now. I would doubt them. This house only has a single bedroom, and until now, we couldn't afford a second bed. Furthermore, I suggested that I take the couch. Sarah insisted that I needed to sleep properly for work, and I could tell she didn't want to be left alone in an unfamiliar house. Given the situation, I say our decision was correct. That's a waste of money. I want to sleep with you every day, my brother. I need to hug you and I need to kiss you. Is it? It is. But don't you want a bed of your own again? I mean, surely you're sick of hugging me and smelling my snores and my fart. Focus on one thing we need, not things we want. Yeah, focus on things we need, not things we want. Besides, it's getting late. We should think about it tomorrow. Come to bed with me, brother. Huh? I guess my idea wasn't as bright as I thought. Maybe Sarah isn't ready to sleep alone yet after all. Regardless, Sarah was right about one thing. We shouldn't get too excited about spending money we don't even have yet. True, I should have told Sarah where the money came from and that there might not be any future payment like it. But I let the atmosphere go to my head, afraid to break the mood. For the first time since our parents died, she was happy. And even if tonight pans out, I'll be satisfied with merely prolonging her happiness, even just temporarily. Seems like he loved his sister a lot. After taking my shower and storing my earrings, I retreated to my bedroom for a few hours of sleep. Sarah fell asleep by my side, tightly clinging onto my torso. I knew it! She's hugging him. Greedily stealing my body heat until I too lost consciousness. Okay, I think this is a nice place to stop. I'll see you guys at episode 4. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Alright, bye. Whoa. Did you get scared? Well, subscribe to my channel and I promise you'll never get scared again. Or watch more videos and you will be able to find your peace in life.